Hello guys, welcome to this new and exciting video on basics of Power BI. Okay, so today we are going to learn how to create 100% stacked bar chart. Okay, in our previous videos we have already learned how to create and format stacked bar chart, stacked column chart, cluster bar chart, as well as clustered column chart. In today's video, we are going to learn how to create and format 100% stacked bar chart. But let us first understand what is the basic difference between stacked bar chart or stacked column chart and 100% stacked bar chart and 100% stacked column chart. Okay, so always remember when we create stacked bar or column chart, okay, the length of each and every bar will not be similar. Okay, it depends on the values of axes. Okay, but in case of 100% stacked bar chart and 100% stacked column chart, the length of the bar is same. It is in terms of percentage. Okay, when I'll prepare the graph, you will get the difference between stacked bar chart and 100% stacked bar chart, stacked column chart and 100% stacked column chart. Okay, so let us first create 100% stacked bar chart. Okay, so for that, you have to select this fifth visual in the Power BI. Okay, this is 100% stacked bar chart. I'll just select this visual. Okay, now same thing. The first thing is we have to decide what we are going to visualize on y-axis and what we are going to visualize on x-axis. Okay, so let's say on y-axis we are going to show different provider names. So I'll just drag provider names on y-axis like this. Okay. Now on x-axis, we are going to show total patient. So if I drag it, the graph will get automatically prepared like this. Now see, it doesn't means that the number of patient catered by Dr. Sade and number of patient catered by Dr. Olu are same. These are different, but right now these are in terms of percentage. Okay, so you can directly observe that the total patient catered by Dr. Sade is 1875 and total patient catered by Dr. Olu is 1358. Okay, they are different, but the length of the bar is same because the bar is right now in terms of percentage, that is 100%. Okay, now what will be the use of this particular graph? Okay, so if we drag legend, okay, if we drag legend here, you will get the difference. So what I'll do, I'll just drag diagnosis in the legend. Now, each for each and every doctor, okay, the total number of patient catered by each and every doctor is different. Now, each and every bar is get splitted into five different diagnoses. The first one is appendicitis, second one is asthma, third one is fracture, fourth one is hypertension, and last one is migraine. Okay, so we can directly say that if you drag your cursor on this bar, it means that out of 100% patient catered by Dr. Sade, 29.76% patient are for appendicitis. Similarly, 10.88% patient are for asthma, then 10.35% patient are for fracture, then 38.83% are for hypertension, and last one 10.19% for migraine. So this total is 100%. Similarly, for Dr. Olu, the total is 100%. Dr. Ravi, total is 100%. Okay, so this is how you have to create 100% stacked bar chart. Now, what are the different options available? Okay, so again, you can divide the same graph. Okay, let's say you want to make same graph based on gender. Okay, means same graph different for male and different for female. Okay, so you can just drag gender into small multiples. The bar will get separated. Okay, like this. Let's say you don't want it for gender, but you want it for different departments. Okay, so I'll just drag department into small multiples. So see, for cardiology, the graph is different. For general surgery, the graph is different. For neurology, the graph is different. For orthopedics, the graph is different. Okay, so this is the use of small multiples. Now, If you drag your cursor on any of the information, so right now four information is there: department, provider name, diagnosis, and total patient. Now let's say we want to show total medication cost and total treatment cost also along with this four information. So what we are going to do, we will just drag total treatment cost, total medication cost, and tool tips. Okay, it means that when we drag it, now it will also show total treatment cost and total medication cost along with the four information which was shown previously. Okay, so this is the use of tooltip. So these are the basic options which are available for this particular graph, which is 100% stacked bar chart. Okay, so let us remove department from small multiples now. The basic question is how to format this graph properly. Okay, so first we'll resize the graph like this. We'll go to properties. We'll set height as 480, width as 1000. Okay, this is done. Now let us start the formatting. So first thing, as usual, we'll set the background color of our canvas. So canvas is nothing but a space where we are going to create our visuals. Okay, so that's why its space is nothing but a canvas. So let's set the canvas background to black. Right now we have already selected the color, but the background color is not changed. Okay, this is because of the transparency. The current transparency of the background is 100%, so we'll reduce it to 0%. Once it is reduced to 0%, the background color will automatically get visible. But now, if you observe carefully, it is looking very awkward that the background of visual is different and background of canvas is different. So we will make the background of visual as black, similar to the canvas. Okay, so for that, I'll select the visual. I'll go to general setting. Okay, I'll go to effect. Right now, the color is white. I'll select black. This is done. Now the next thing is what we want to put the title of the graph. I have enabled the title. So current title is total patient. Okay. But why the title is not visible? Because the text color is black. Okay. So I'll make text as bold. I'll select text color as white. So the title is total patient, sum of treatment cost, sum of medication cost by provider name and diagnosis. So I'll just remove sum of. Okay. So the title of the graph is total patient treatment cost and medication cost by provider name and diagnosis. So provider name on y-axis, diagnosis are there in the legend. Okay. So treatment cost and medication cost is given in tooltip. You can easily see, and total patient, these are nothing but 100%, which is also provided in tooltip. Okay. Now the next thing is our title is there. We'll increase the size of the title text size, and right now it is aligned toward the left. We will center align it. Okay, let's make it 20. Now the next thing is once the title is done, so you can draw one line here so that it will be clearly visible. If you want to put subtitle, you can enable this. Okay, you can type any subtitle like this. Okay, but right now it is not useful, so I'll just remove it. I'll draw one divider line which will separate title from the graph. Okay, so the color of the divider line is black right now. I'll make it white and I'll select 2 point for the width. Then next thing is we'll move to effect. Okay, so background color we have already selected as black. Now, right now our visual doesn't have border and it is looking not looking that good. Okay, so what we are going to do, we'll select the visual. Okay, we'll go to general effect and we'll enable visual border option. Okay, right now the color of the visual border is black, so we'll select white color for visual border, the rounded corner, again 15 pixel. Okay, and width of the border as 2 pixel. This is done. Okay, now what will be the next thing? So there is no shadow for our visual. border is done, we'll enable the shadow button. Now, if you check, the color of the shadow is black, so that's why the shadow is not visible. So we'll select white color. Now you can see the shadow is appearing on bottom and right because we have selected the position bottom right for the shadow. If you want to change the position, you can change with the help of this drop down, but bottom right looks good. Okay. Then tool tip. Okay. So this is good for tooltip. Text of tooltip, we can make it bold. Okay. So bold is looking good. Then everything is fine. You, if you want to change the background of tooltip, you can change. Okay. Right now the color is white. So I'll select this color. So it is looking good. Okay. Then next thing, yeah, this is done. Now let us format our x-axis, y-axis and all. Okay. So I'll just select the visual, go to format your visual option and select visual from here. Now let us format y-axis. So I'll make whatever the text is present on y-axis, I'll make it bold. I'll increase the size to 12. Okay. And I'll select white color again so that it will be clearly visible. Okay. Now, if you want to switch the axis position, you can switch. Okay. First, the y-axis was towards the left. If you want to take y-axis values towards the right, you can use this toggle button. Okay. Then the next thing is title for y-axis. Right now, title is also present, but it is not visible because the text color is black. So we will use white text color. It is visible now. We'll increase the size to 15. Then we'll format the x-axis. Okay. So the value is starting from 0 to 100%. It is good. Okay, we don't have to set a minimum and maximum value because it is 100% stacked bar chart. So it will start from 0 to 100%. Then whatever the values are there on x-axis, we'll make it bold. We'll select white as color. Okay, and we'll increase the text size to 13. Then title on x-axis, again we'll select text color as white. We'll make it bold. We'll increase the size to 15. The legends are there. So the position of the legend is towards top and towards left. We'll make it top center. Okay. We'll change the text color to white and we'll make it bold. If you want to increase the size, you can do like this. Okay, then title. If you want to remove the title, so right now the title is diagnosis here for legend. If you want to remove, you can remove using this toggle button. Okay, like this. Then the main thing, grid line. Okay, with the help of grid line, it will look really cool. Okay, let us select the color of grid line as this one, and transparency is 0%. So the line style is dotted. We'll make it solid and we'll make it 2 pixel. If you want to give zoom slider option, you can give. Okay, so right now zoom slider is not that effective for 100% stacked bar chart and 100% stacked column chart, so we'll not give the zoom slider option. Okay, now this is the point where we select the color of the bar. Okay, so I'll select appendicitis. For appendicitis, I'll select lighter color. Then for asthma, I'll select little bit darker. Fracture, more darker. Then hypotension, this one. And at last migraine, I'll select last one. Okay, this is done. Then the next thing is, if you want border for bar, you can do, you can enable this. You can select white color for border, but it is not looking good, right? So I'll just remove it. See, if you want each and every bar connected just like a ribbons, you can enable this button, but it is not looking cool. So I'll just remove that. Now data label. If you want to show the information in terms of percentage on each and every bar, you can enable the data label. Okay, they are clearly visible. Okay, so what I'll do now, title. If you want to show percentage with title, you can enable this. If you don't want title, you can remove this. Now values. Okay, so I'll make it bold. Okay, and I'll use white color for the data label, and we can increase the size. Okay, now the information is looking good. Okay, let us try to select different color and see how it is looking. No, white looks good. Okay, then yeah, done. So this is the basic formatting. Okay, basic formatting of 100% stacked bar chart. Okay, so in today's video, we have learned how to create 100% stacked bar chart. What is the difference between 100% stacked bar chart and 100% stacked, 100% stacked bar chart and stacked bar chart, and 100% stacked column chart and stacked column chart? So always remember, in stacked bar and stacked column, the length of the bar varies. Okay, but in case of 100% stacked bar chart and 100% stacked column chart, the length of the column is always same. That is in terms of percentage. It will start from 0% to 100%. Okay, so in today's session, we have learned how to create 100% stacked bar chart, how to do basic formatting of 100% stacked bar chart. Again, what is the use of 100% stacked bar chart? I hope you have liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thank you.